Hello and welcome to yet another one of Eniel Shade's Blender tutorials. To start, as always, open Blender. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do what is called keyframe animation. If this term is unfamiliar to you, let me explain it. What keyframes are basically little blips of data on on some frame in your animation. And between these, what are called keyframes, hence being called keyframe animation, it does what's called interpolation, long word, and what that means is just smooths the movement or rotation or translation, whatever is happening between the two keyframes. It smooths it out and makes it look a lot better. Alright, well, today we're going to be using our default cube. Yay for it. It's a lucky day. Alright, well, it really depends on what your Windows setup is. You might not actually be able to see a keyframe editor. So what you're going to want to do, if you can't, well, that is go up to this top bar here. If you haven't changed many of the default settings, then under here should be animation. Click that. Alright, well, what those are a whole bunch of different window setups. There's like material setup, like a whole bunch of different views. Yeah, I can get into that later. And down here at the bottom is the star of our show today, the keyframe editing window. Now what you're going to want to do is right click on this guy, default cube, and press either this button or press the I key, and then click location. Now this is just saved the location of our wonderful cube for frame 1. So now this little button here, this is the frame. Go click on it and enter 30. And now you're going to want to move your cube up and press I again, or press this button, whichever is more comfortable for you. Click it, and press location again. Now it has saved the two keyframes and will interpolate between the two. Now over here is the IPO editor. This is like the 2D representation of your movement, and it's a lot more complicated to use than the keyframe editor, so I wouldn't actually use it until you get familiar with it. I'll make a tutorial on it real soon. But, so, now you have your wonderful little object animated. And down here, there should be this end. And type in 30, so you don't have a bunch of unused frames. Now what you do is you press Shift down arrow to go to the beginning of the animation. And then press Alt A to watch it. You should see your cube just rise into the air very smoothly. That is basically all there is to keyframe animation. You can do a lot more things with them. You can do rotation settings, like I'll show you right now. Alright, we're going to want to go Insert, Rotation, instead of Location, Rotation. Go to frame 30. Alright, now here's the cool part. You go to the camera's view, and you press R for rotation, and you press XX to rotate along its local x-axis. You point it back at the cube, you press I again, and click rotation. Now you save the rotation, and you go back to Shift down arrow to go to frame 1, and you watch from the camera's point of view. It follows the cube up. You can do a whole bunch more with it. That's all I'm really going to show you because I don't have too much time. So, it was good making the tutorial. Bye.